you?
What's going on?
So I got an interesting question on the YouTube channel. Somebody's requesting, can you please give us the history behind Vayelekhu Shenehem Yahdav? We know it's a pasuk from the Akedah.
Right.
Vayelekhu Shenehem Yahdav Abraham and Yitzhak. He'd like to know, just give a little bit of history about this idea, about this project.
Right. You're Abraham and I'm Yitzhak.
I guess so.
Going to be going on the Korban, following you wherever you go, Rav. Vayelekhu Shenehem, it's an amazing pasuk because even though they're like one against the other in this situation, Abraham going to sacrifice Yitzhak, still Vayelekhu Shenehem Yahdav, they were such a united team, Abraham and Yitzhak, that they went together. They trusted each other so much that they were Yahdav, even at the most, difficult, problematic moment of their lives.
Do those words appear anywhere else in Tanakh?
So Yahdav, no, but you have Vayelekhu Shenehem regarding Eliyahu and Elisha. Eliyahu in Perek Bet of Melachim Bet is going to leave. He's going, and all the Nevi'im, they know about this. And Elisha is accompanying Eliyahu, and Eliyahu is like, I'm on my own journey. I'm leaving you. You go your way. I'm going my way. But Elisha does not give up. And he demands to stay with his teacher, with Eliyahu.
Wow.
And over there it says, Vayelekhu Shenehem. And I think that Yahdav is there missing on purpose because it wasn't Yahdav. They weren't really together. Eliyahu wanted to be on his own. He wanted Elisha to start going on his own. They went together, but they weren't really together.
But when the pasuk says Vayelekhu Shenehem, does it mean that Eliyahu in a way is implying to Elisha, even though I'm leaving you right now, don't forget what I taught you. Let's be together in the same mindset, even though I'm not physically here.
Right. And that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what Elisha asked. I want part of your ruach to be part of me. He doesn't want to leave his teacher. And that's something we discussed in a previous episode, how important it is to have that role model, that mentor, that person that you learn from and is your guiding voice. And even when they're not there, their voice is still in your head. Helping you make decisions. What would that person have told me? What would he do in this circumstance, in this situation? For the rest of your life, they're there. They live through your actions and your decisions.
So this project is really your baby.
No.
You thought of it.
No, I just wanted to spend time with you. This is my excuse to speak Torah with you.
Baruch Hashem, it's nice. We get together, we speak about Torah.
Absolutely.
So this week, Perashat, Vayakhel. It also happens to be Perashat Shekalim.
Special maftir.
Special maftir. We take out 2 Sefer Torah, 1 Perashat Shavua, 1 Perashat Shekalim. It starts off the season of the 4 Parashot. Shekalim, Zachor, Parah, Chodesh. Always before Rosh Chodesh, Adar Bet. Why? Because, or Adar Aleph, if it's a regular year. Why? Because Baruch Chodesh Adar Mashmi'an al-Shekalim. They used to collect the Mahasad shekel to buy the Korbanot to put in the Bet HaMikdash. But what I found interesting is the reading of Perashat Shekalim is when Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu, Zeh yitenu. This is what they shall give. And Rashi says that Moshe Rabbeinu had a hard time understanding what is Mahasad shekel. How much is it? How does it look like? So Rashi says, he brings from the Midrash obviously, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu showed Moshe Rabbeinu matbeah shel esh.
Because Zeh means pointing to something.
This exact. Matbeah shel esh means a fiery coin. How do you understand that Moshe Rabbeinu, Adon HaNebi'im, he spoke to Hashem pei al pei. He doesn't know how Mahasad shekel looks like.
Right. Such a simple thing. What's the confusion?
I mean, it comes down also in Zeh, but the menorah says Zeh ma'aseh menorah, and Chodesh Zeh lachem. What does it mean that Moshe Rabbeinu nitkasher Mahasad shekel?
What's the issue? What's the problem?
Any insights you think about it?
I'd love to hear what you have to say.
So I saw a Sefer Asezait. He says, it's a novel idea. He says Moshe Rabbeinu didn't have a hard time understanding Mahasad shekel, how it looks like. It's simple, not $1, 50 cents, example purposes. But he wanted to understand, what does Mahasad shekel do? How do now, well, today we have Zecha Mahasad shekel. But in the olden days, they used to do Korbanot Sibud because everybody had to get together as a unity, together and bind the Korbanot for the Bet HaMikdash, the Menachot, the Nesachim, the Yayin, Ketoret.
We're all in this together. So Moshe Rabbeinu was asking Borei Olam, what if I go to a person and I ask him, give us Mahasad shekel, and he'll come with the ta'ana, with the excuse, if I give you money, I'm losing out money. I understand we have to be one unit, one family, but I'm losing out money. So he asked this question to Hashem, what do I answer them? So Hashem showed him a Mahasad shekel matbeah shel esh. Why? Says the Ased Zayit, just like an ish,
a candle, you light up a candle, you're able to light up 100 candles,
and you didn't lose out.
And the original candle didn't lose out. So too, Yuta Am Yisrael.
Wow.
Even though they're giving tzedakah, you'll never lose out.
It's a matbea which has the quality of an ish.
You never lose out. We think that if we give ma'aser or tzedakah, we're losing out. It's the opposite. Says the Ben Ish Hai, a beautiful mashal. Says the Ben Ish Hai, there's a father asking his son. He said, my dear son, if you have 3 birds on a branch, on the tree, and comes a person right now, he shoots the birds, and he kills 2. How many are left? So the boy said 1. The one that flew away. He said no. The 2 that remained. The 2 that died remained.
The other one flew away.
The other one flew away. Says the Ben Ish Hai, the only money that remains at the end of the day is the money that you used for tzedakah.
That's guaranteed.
That's guaranteed.
It's not going anywhere.
And nothing will happen to it. Lo yahsar. That's why Hashem Shalom Moshe Rabbeinu, even though you might say, it's hard for me to give tzedakah right now. I said no, just the opposite. That's what melach mamon hased. That's what keeps your money intact. A piece of meat, it's huge. You salt it, it diminishes, but you're able to preserve that piece of meat. Otherwise, if you don't salt it, you can't even eat it at all. That's a novel idea. That's
beautiful.
And that's why Mashmiyah Mashikah now, but because Adar, we know it's all about coming together. All the mitzvot of the
real simcha is when you're together.
Of course.
Not when you're alone. Not when you keep to yourself. Yahdav. Vayelekhu kulam Yahdav.
Exactly. You wanna give us your idea?
No, this is
shekel.
This is beautiful. Okay. Mahatzita shekel.
Yeah.
Vayakhel. I think the idea of having mahatzit, that everyone says it's the unity, it's a beautiful idea. And I think that there's another idea here that it's so little, and it's trying to teach Am Yisrael that when there's a good cause, a really important cause, sometimes you feel like I only want to be involved if I'm the leader. I'm initiating, I'm making the decisions. But sometimes you can't always be the leader and initiative. Sometimes you hear a great idea, and you say, wow, kol hakavod, but I love it, but I know I'm not going to be so involved.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna, no. Be involved, mahatzita shekel. Yeah, just give something, just to show for the people that are doing and acting and everything that they have your support. Wow. The mahatzita shekel is almost symbolic in that sense. The Kohanim and the Levim, they're doing all the work and they're gathering, and there's people, what are you doing? You're not really doing anything in that regard, most of the people. But by giving them mahatzita shekel, it's more symbolic. It's the sense that I support you, I'm with you. And that encouragement is all the difference for the person that's having a hard time doing that avodat HaKodesh, and making those efforts. But when he knows that everyone supports him, that gives him a boost in energy.
We're all in this together, especially now with Hajj Adar. Because the Simcha, like you said, the Rabbi said, Simcha, the greatest Simcha is when
you're all together.
We're all together.
Nan mefuzar mforad ben ha'anim.
Like said.
Yes, that's what he saw. That's when he knew that we were weak. But when Am Yisrael is united,
and that's why all the mitzvot of Purim is all about togetherness. Mikra Megillah, Berob Amadat Melech. Miseudah, everybody together. Mishloach Manot, happy fellow Jew. Give
people that you're with.
Happy fellow Jews.
All social. They're all social mitzvot.
Beautiful idea.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.